Antonio living. This morning, we're out and about with Albert. You'll find him at Teka Molino. I think that we've got some delicious food on tap for you to show us this morning. How's it going out there, Albert?
Oh, I'm dying. I've been smelling this food for all this time, and I can't eat it because it's going to be on TV. First of all, I want to say hi to Ben Stratton. Hey, Ben.
Hi, Albert.
Thanks for having us out today.
Our pleasure.
Tell me your history and a little bit of Teka Molino's history.
You bet. Teka Molino started back in 1937.
Wow.
It all began with Mr. and Mrs. Chapa. And Mrs. Chapa really was the brains behind everything. She set up the whole operation because she had just an amazing ability to cook. And what it all starts out with is the fresh corn. And so 75 years ago, she started the first Teka Molino down on North St. Mary's. And from there, they moved a couple times in that one area,
right.
And then they opened up their San Pedro location.
That's the one I know.
Yeah, San Pedro location in the 60s, and that's where I used to eat when I was a young boy.
And that's where your history started.
That's where my history with Teka Molino started. That's right. And the great thing about the San Pedro location is I knew Jane Marie, who is Mrs. Chapa's daughter, and we had a great relationship, and so she called me, and I was already in the restaurant business, and she said, "Hey, are you interested in taking over Teka Molino on San Pedro?" And I said, "You bet, absolutely."
So you went from eating to owning.
From eating to owning, yeah. My wife and I don't know what we were thinking, but we did it. And
Go ahead, and Mikey, get us a shot first of all. This is the sweet bread. You guys make it here.
We do. This is something we're real excited about because we just started our bakery component. And this is something that we've sold at Teka Molino on and off through different wholesale vendors.
Right.
But we're excited to have an outstanding baker in-house now. And we're preparing all of our baked items here at Teka Molino.
Well, and here's the thing that, the name says Teka Molino, but it's an actual molino, and I mean, you're actually grinding the corn, you're making it every day fresh.
Exactly, and I think that's the key to our product is that we're cooking that corn, we're grinding it fresh every morning, we're making these puffy tacos, our cups, our corn tortillas, our fried cheese tacos.
So the tortillas in these enchiladas you made today?
We made those this morning, yes sir.
Now, tell me about this stuff right here. This is the bean roll, which became famous when?
Back in the 1930s, it was some girls at St. Mary's High School that told Mrs. Chapa they wanted a corn tortilla with some beans in it. And so she created the bean roll, and that's where it all started.
And then we have these little cool cups.
Right, and this is our corn masa that we fold into the cups and fill them with fresh refried beans and guacamole. And they're delicious.
Yeah,
very delicious.
And then finally the puffy taco here. Again, fresh corn, fresh masa.
Exactly, and again, that's the key to everything. And then we have our picadillo in this one with lettuce, tomato, and cheese, and it's an outstanding flavor, and a flavor that you can't really find anywhere else.
So now you guys have moved out to the northeast part of the city, which is your newest one. Give us your location here.
You bet. We're on Rittiman Road, right at the corner of Rittiman and Harry Wurzbach, and this is really my old stomping grounds. I went to Roosevelt High School, and so I knew this area. We were excited about the opening that was here. The Backey family has been awesome to work with. They own the property, and they were able to work a great deal for us to come in here. And so we're excited to be here.
And of course, you got a few soldiers that come in out of Fort Sam.
Absolutely. The soldiers have been great. We're excited to get more, so come on and eat, guys and gals. But the Terrell Hills and Alamo Heights crowds have been outstanding. They've been so supportive and have just made us take off with a boom. So we're really excited about that.
Shelly, fresh corn tortillas, fresh stuff. Everything is made here. Teka Molino is a real molino, and that's the key, is they actually grind the corn and do it all here.
All right, well, now I'm hungry too. Thank you. So you eat.
Really?
Let me tell you where you can find Teka Molino. There are two locations, as you heard here in San Antonio, of course, on San Pedro, and the new location on Rittiman. You can go to tekamolino.com for more information. Alana?
Well, Shelly, that food looked